hope I was intimidating there. That was kind of like a yell I tried to do. But anyways, we have another video today for you guys. Battle using a Pokemon full with the ability Intimidate, you know. So that's kind of what this is, and I'm gonna explain the set. And we had some fun battles, and that's pretty much what it is. So we have this Mask Queen. Okay, it's Mask Queen because it's a queen. Anywho, this is my special set. We pretty much did that with we gave it the razor thing to flinch or whatever the item is. I can't forget sometimes. But so we went for Quiver Dance. I was gonna go for a Water Pulse after to hit the Donphan for super effective damage. I thought they were gonna set up some Stealth Rocks, but I guess they decided to switch out to Lucario, which is all fine, I guess. I guess I can't flinch Lucario, which is the only issue. So we're gonna go for an Air Slash, just go for some good damage. And yeah, we do about half damage, which is great. We avoid the Blaze Kick. I'm pretty sure that probably would have done some pretty good damage to me. So luckily I didn't get hit by that. And then they follow up with the Extreme Speed. It has Life Orb, so I think if you hit the Blaze Kick, I would definitely would have been a goner right now. So it's a good thing that missed. So taking out the Lucario right there, that was pretty great. And so yeah, we got a Quiver Dance up, just a little bit lower health, and comes back the Donphan comes back in. So I'm like, all right, what's it gonna do? It's gonna go for Ice Shard. And I guess that's super effective because of my flying type, which kind of sucks. But we're just going to go for a Water Pulse. I'm hoping for either, just a confusion really, or a KO. But it did like over half health, so that's pretty good. Considering it's not really stab damage or anything, but it used to be back in the pre-evolution, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, let's go for another Waterfall. I don't really want to take any damage on any of my other Pokemon. We have the Quiver Dance set up, so it's fine. So the Mask Queen had to go down. We're sending in our Grand Dog, aka Grand Bull. So we have the Intimidate here. This is the only non-shiny we had on the team also, but I had to put him on just because he's like a classic team member on my adventure here in Sinnoh. But you guys don't really see him too much, but yeah, he's pretty good. He's just a choice band set with max health and max attack, so he's meant to just like live something and just get off like a powerful play rough or something else, whatever the situation calls for. So anyways, they actually switched out the Donphan. Then comes the Togekiss. I guess they really don't want to be, intimidated with the minus attack. So play rough did some pretty good damage. It's kind of unfortunate we didn't get off the first one. Otherwise, this Togekiss would have been gone already. So now we're actually going to get KO'd by this Togekiss because I'm pretty sure this Togekiss, I don't know, it just got a bunch of flinches on me sometimes and it was just pretty annoying. So, Togekiss is going to take out Gramble. It's unfortunate we missed play rough, but, that's what happens with the base 90, accuracy. So now I'm thinking, all right, well, flying type versus flying type, let's send in the Star Raptor. You guys have seen this set before already on the original Pokemon team. I just wanted to reuse them because it's a pretty good set, honestly, so why not? And it has Intimidate, so yeah. So now we're just gonna go for a Brave Bird, hoping we can outspeed, but Togekiss actually outspeeds us still, so I'm pretty sure this is Choice Scarf, judging on just like how fast it's going. So because that was a max speed Star Raptor, but the second one actually took me out. They went for another Air Slash and Star Raptor went down. Sorry that got cut out, but now we sent in our Sandaconda, aka Arbok, the shiny one you guys saw before that I hunted. But anyways, so yeah, this is a max attack and max health also. It's kind of like Gramble. It's meant to live in attack and maybe try to take something out with with an attack. And it has Life Orb too, just to do some pretty good damage. With Sucker Punch maybe we can do like a 2-hit combo, you know what I mean? Hit them with an attack and then Sucker Punch. But yeah, anyways, the Sucker Punch didn't work out because they switched out into Donphan again. I'm very scared of like an Earthquake right now, so I'm gonna switch out. I wasn't sure if I was gonna outspeed. Also, I could have gone for like an Ice Fang, but I didn't know if it was gonna be able to do enough damage as well, if you know what I mean? So yeah, So we just sent in the Hitmontop because, you know, nobody minded the nickname. This was more of like, you know, our bulky set. It's max health, max attack as well. All of them pretty much were like that. Some of them were like half the team. But anyways, you know, we just wanted to get the the Intimidate off. So yeah, but Donphan's gonna switch out yet again, and we went for a fake out. That's not gonna really affect Gengar. So what had happened though is I went for Sucker Punch, and they actually switched out again into Togekiss. So that's what you guys missed there. Sorry about the poor filming skills. So Air Slash is gonna flinch us again, which is very unfortunate. We went for the close combat because I really needed to get rid of this thing. So it was fine. I thought I could take one Air Slash and then maybe go for a Sucker Punch, you know. But now we're not gonna really be able to do much because yeah, they're just gonna keep going for Air Slash. And so my idea was, okay, so either A, they could try to miss with the Air Slash, or I can just go for some Sucker Punches maybe. So I just went for the Sucker Punch just to get some more damage, knowing that I'm probably gonna get outsped and that, you know, Air Slash was most likely gonna land. So there we go, it lands again. Hitmontop got a little bit of damage at least, and scared off the Donphan, you know. So now we can send in our Arcanine because I thought, alright, well, I already know I'm not faster, but Arcanine can definitely live in attack, and I don't know, maybe it thinks that I have extreme speed, you know. I'm trying to bluff the extreme speed right now. It doesn't know what set I am, so this is actually my special Arcanine with, you know, max special attack and max speed. It was timid nature, so yeah. So right here I made a pretty good play. The Togekiss switches out into Donphan, probably thinking, I don't know, I was gonna go for extreme speed or something, but we went for the Sunny Day. So now we can go for a super effective Solar Beam on the Donphan here, which is gonna do some major damage. You know. So right here, I wasn't sure exactly if I was gonna be able to take it out exactly in the midst of this battle, but we took out the Donphan in one shot. That was fantastic. Great plays on Arcanine here. So yeah, Arcanine really, you know, was putting in some work here, at least towards the end of this battle, because I was kind of losing pretty good, not gonna lie. So now we can go for a Fire Blast on the Umbreon. I'm not sure what this thing's gonna do, what kind of set, you know. So it's gonna go for Protect, probably just trying to see what I'm gonna do. So that's fine, I guess. Waste some of my PP. I don't have any of the PP ups on the Fire Blast, so this is actually a pretty okay strategy on their part. Yeah. So yeah, Fire Blast got a critical hit, so this is definitely special defensive, and it has Snarl, so I'm like, oh, that's a little bit annoying, so I'm not going to be doing as much damage with my Fire Blast. And I got lucky that the first one even critted, because damn, this Umbreon is thick. Like Sunny Day, Fire Blast, max special attack, Arcanine, like, it's looking pretty nice. Like, I'm not modest nature, but damn, still, you know. That is boosted, like, neutral damage. Umbreon is thick for sure. So anyways, we decided to switch out, knowing that, you know, this thing has Snarl. I kind of knew it was just going to go for Protect anyways, probably just to get some more health back. Of course, it does it again. But, you know, that's fine. It's totally valid. We're just going to go for Gunk Shot here because, you know, why not? We're trying to get maybe like a Poison off on the Umbreon, since this thing's so thick. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're going for a Gunk Shot. Luckily, we don't miss also, but we don't get any poison, which is unfortunate. We didn't even get a burn also with the Fire Blast, which kind of sucked, but whatever. So they're going to go for another Snarl, so I'm like, is this the only thing that thing has, or what? But anywho, so now I'm like, alright, well, I don't need to go for Gunk Shot as it's kind of risky anyways. Plus, I only have 2. Might need to conserve it. So I was trying for the Ice Fang, and they actually decided to switch out into Gengar. So I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. Gunk Shot would have been some pretty good damage as well. Ice Fang did probably around the same, just because it's not stab, you know. It has a lower base power as well. So now I'm just gonna go for Sucker Punch on the Gengar. Maybe they just forgot I had Sucker Punch on the Arbok. But anyways, so yeah, Gengar's gonna go down, which is great. Maybe I had some powerful shadow move to take me out with. So it's a good thing we missed that, you know. So comes back with the Umbreon, so I'm going for the Ice Fang because I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna protect. You know, it's probably which it does. Of course, we called it, but it's fine. I'm bluffing the Ice Fang because I'm actually gonna go for Earthquake next because we're Sandaconda, and that's kind of what Sandaconda does. I mean, he definitely does other stuff, but you know, I just wasn't sure that Ice Fang was gonna take it out. I don't want to underestimate this Umbreon at all. So yeah, we're just gonna go for the higher base power. I mean, Togekiss could have switched in here, but you know, we take those risks. So there we go. Sandaconda doing what Sandaconda does, and Earthquake takes out the Umbreon, which is fantastic. We're gonna take some more Life Orb damage. We're looking pretty unhealthy now, which is kind of unfortunate, but this Togekiss is also very unhealthy. So I'm like, all right, well, we can go for Ice Fang or Sucker Punch. That's kind of my only two options, or Gunk Shot, but that was kind of unnecessary. So I went for Sucker Punch, knowing that this thing was probably gonna outspeed me, and we did not take out the Togekiss. So that flinch with the Hitmonchan really affected me right here, because with that close combat damage, we probably would have taken out the Togekiss. So that's kind of unfortunate. So yeah. So now we send in my Arcanine right here, and I'm hoping, all right, well, it's kind of unfortunate I don't have super accurate moves to hit this with. Solar Beam is gonna take too long to hit him with. Dragon Pulse is not even gonna affect it, so I had to go for Fire Blast here. So yeah, it's still outspeeding me. This guy definitely has like what PP max on Air Slash, I bet. Anyways, so we actually get flinch, which is very unfortunate, and we go for another Fire Blast. Air Slash again. It's doing some very good damage. And yeah, we went for the Fire Blast, finally taking out the Togekiss. And yeah, that's great. So we're at really low health. They have one more Pokemon. I mean, if I'm able to outspeed, like maybe we can do something, but it's a Starmie, and yeah, that's not gonna be good because I don't really have the sun up or anything. And yeah, so we're just gonna go for a Solar Beam, and hopefully, yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, we got scalded to death. That was a good battle. That was very close actually, and that Togekiss gave me so much trouble. You know, that flinching stuff really affected me. But you know, we had the same kind of strategy with Mask Queen. So thank you for the battle, Triss. And yeah, so on to the next battle. We have our opponent here with a Ditto and 2 Rotoms. I barely noticed that actually while I was editing this video, so that was kind of funny. I was like tripping out when I was like, you know, editing. I was like, why does he have 2 Rotoms? And I go back and I'm like, oh, that's why, because he actually had 2 Rotoms. Like, what? So anyways, we're just gonna lead off with the Mask Queen. Just, I don't know, I'm always scared of rocks, so that's why I usually let off with Mask Queen. You know, set up a Quiver Dance, maybe get an Air Slash off, get a lucky flinch. We you know, it's kind of the move here. So yeah, again, Swampert came in, so I'm just gonna go for, you know, Quiver Dance, because I think Swampert is pretty bulky sometimes. It has Avalanche, which is doing some pretty good damage. So, you know, I would have not guessed it. I don't know what Swamperts really run, I guess. So I'm just gonna go for an Air Slash. Hopefully I can get a flinch or do some pretty good damage. We do get a flinch, which is pretty crazy. And I decided to go for another Quiver Dance because I know Avalanche is gonna do some more damage if I forget if it's only after you do a move or if you get hit while making the move, but I'll put that in the video once I'm done, you know, with the commenting. Anyway, so now we're like at pretty low health. Another Avalanche is definitely gonna do us in. So I had a choice. I was like, should I go for the Air Slash, try to get another flinch, or should I go for the higher base power with the Quiver Dance and just, you know, get some good damage? So I just went for the Bug Buzz, and yeah, we get taken out with the Avalanche. But now this Swampert is at really low health, so we can just take it out pretty much with anything, most likely. Right. So what happens here? Okay, we get another Intimidate off. Okay, you know, that's fine. Whatever. So I went for a Sunny Day just because I'm like, all right, if the Swampert goes for an Earthquake, you know, we'll definitely live it, unless he gets like a critical hit. But you know, what's the chances of that happening? So it does go for Earthquake, and it does some pretty good damage, almost half my health. So I don't know, maybe I should have taken it out, but it's fine. So we actually go for a Solar Beam here, And yeah, so we're definitely taking out this one. If it was at full health, this would have been even a better story, but it's fine. He would have been one shot with the 4 times grass. So we're looking not too bad. We have a sunny day. The sun is up. We're timid nature. We can probably launch a pretty powerful fire blast, which Togekiss comes in, and it does take a fire blast, and it's not outspeeding me this time because I'm pretty sure this isn't a choice scarf set. And yeah, so Air Slash failed to take me out, and we're just gonna go for another fire blast and take out the Togekiss. So I think it was good that I went for the sun on the Swampert, because it actually allowed me to take out the Togekiss with 2 fire blasts. So just saying. And now in comes the Rotom with the the wash, the first one at least. So now the sun let me go for a solar beam on the Rotom, which is super effective, doing some really good damage right there. So Arcanine really did some pretty good good work right there, taking out pretty much 3 Pokemon. Sorry, not 3 Pokemon, 2 Pokemon, and then almost Rotom. So yeah. Sorry, I'm right. Let's go for the Hitmontop. Hashtag, give me a top. I should have put an A in there. My bad. That's a typo on my part. So anywho, we're just gonna go for the fake out. It's very safe play, and we're just gonna go for a sucker punch right after and take this Rotom up, hopefully. But I actually went for a Thunder Wave, so I was like, oh, that's kind of annoying. Who would have thunk it? But I guess Hitmontop is probably known to have Sucker Punch. I wouldn't know too much, but now I know for sure. But for Psychic type Pokemon, it also definitely helps. In the battle tower even too. But so I guess the Rotom was gonna decide to attack me that turn, and we went for Sucker Punch. So yeah. Now they send in the Charizard, which I'm very scared of an Air Slash. I really don't want anything else to take too much damage either. We're kind of in the lead, so I might as well just probably just go for Sucker Punch here. Bite the bullet that is Air Slash on my Hitmonchan, and just do some good damage on Charizard maybe. So that's looking like a 4-hit KO or like even a 5-hit KO. So yeah. We do have leftovers, so that's great. We could go for Detect and try to get some more health back with our leftovers, but I just decided to go for Sucker Punch in case I got paralyzed, And we actually got a critical hit, which is pretty amazing. So the Charizard is actually now below health, half health. But yeah, Hitmonchan's going to go down, which is unfortunate. Maybe we could have used it to fake something else out, but Hitmonchan is definitely better. Or sorry, Hitmontop is definitely better in like dual battles, I would say. It's more, because you have options on which you want to flinch, the bigger threat or whatever. So anywho, now we send in Staraptor. I'm hoping to be faster, but they actually withdraw. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I guess they want to save the Charizard for somebody else or something. And we're just going to go for Brave Bird on the Rotom Wash yet again. That's not going to be very effective. It does, it's probably like a 3-hit KO or something. And it has leftovers too, so maybe this is more of a bulky set on the Rotom. Could be possible. So I'm like, I could go for U-turn, I could go for close combat, but again, none of my other Pokemon really want to take damage, so I'm just gonna go for a takedown, go for some neutral damage, And yeah, it's looking like one more is gonna take it out, but I definitely feel a lightning attack, an electric attack taking me out. I don't know why I said lightning. A lightning type. Anyways, that was a crit also. I don't think that mattered, so yeah. The Staraptor's gone, and we still have this Rotom and Charizard to worry about. And I think they still have the Ditto too. But yeah, now this Rotom is kind of low health. The Charizard is low health-ish. So, and I have 2 fully health Pokemon. So, it can go either way right now still. I'm pretty sure this Rotom's gonna outspeed my Grand Bull, but it's fine. I knew I was going to be able to take out, probably this Rotom, or I was kind of scared of, I don't know, I just wanted my Arbok to be in the back. Just in case, I don't know, some shenanigans goes down and I need to go for like Sucker Punch, I just want it to be like my clutch move. So, Yeah, we got Thunder Wave, so maybe it should have went for damage. I don't know. That's probably what I would have done, but I guess Thunder Wave, I have a chance to get, to not do anything, so that's very cool. And now the Air Slash Charizard, maybe this was their combination they were going for. Either I got paralyzed or, I get flinched, but we don't get paralyzed, we don't get flinched, and we land the play rough. So Granbull is doing very good right now. And now it's on to the last Pokemon. It's Ditto, which, okay, now they're going to turn into me. I'm going to get intimidated, so now I can send in my Arbok probably right after now. And I can get my Intimidate back, and then I can go back in with Granbull, and it'll probably be GG's at that point, right? I mean, we are paralyzed, so we do risk, not being able to do something in the first place, but, it's all good. We're willing to take that risk, so again, so that's what I'm going to do, switching out into Arbok, aka Sandaconda. Also, it was pretty funny that Play Rough took out Charizard with it not being very effective, but again, it was Choice Band, so it is going to be doing some pretty good damage. And Charizard doesn't have very good defense, so yeah. I actually went for Earthquake. I'm like, oof, that's doing some pretty good damage. I don't know if they predicted the switch, but it's all good. So now I'm going to go for a Gunk Shot. Hopefully I can outspeed, which I do, and it lands. So yeah, Granbull is going down, and that was the end of the second battle. Thank you for the battle, sir. But they actually disconnected because they got salty, so yeah. Anyways, in comes a next battle with Jay Giovanni. So we both have the same outfit, and that's cool. I see you, bro. I see you. So they have a Smeargle lead. I start off with my Staraptor this time just because this team seemed like kind of no joke. So I kind of want to either go for like a U-turn and maybe get some good pivoting going or something. But we actually just went for close combat, and it was enough to take out the Smeargle, which is great. They didn't have Focus Sash, which was pretty crazy not to have on the Smeargle. Like, what did they have, dude? With Quick Claw or something? I have no idea. But anyways, now in comes the Roserade. I'm going for a Brave Bird because what do I have to lose? I don't know if they thought they were going to outspeed me or something, and they were going to go for a poison type attack, but yeah, that's already 2 Pokemon down. Now they send in the Palkia. So, alright, this thing's pretty thick. I'm definitely not going to be able to take it out with any of my moves, but we're going to go for some pretty good damage with the Brave Bird. And yeah, it does over half damage. One more should surely do it, but they take me out with a Draco Meteor. I'm like, okay, we got a special Palkia here. Does it have Light Herb or something? I don't know. I think that was unnecessary, you know what I mean? Like, I guess they just were really salty about the Staraptor, maybe. Could be possible. But it also reveals to have Shell Bell, so I'm like, okay. Draco Meteor Shell Bell. What kind of set is this, bro? Well, anyways, we sent in the Grand Dog because in case it has any attacking EVs, because it could be a mix set, you never know. Yeah, we decided to lower it with Granbull, but they actually switched out into Metagross, and Metagross took the Play Rough pretty alright, and we actually missed the second Play Rough, which is unfortunate. So they went for, the Metal Claw or the Meteor Mash, and they did pretty good damage. But they went for a Confusion. I don't know if they thought that was going to do more damage or something, but yeah, it wasn't enough to take me out. We landed another Play Rough, and they went for a Metal Claw, which actually missed, and we actually took out the Metagross. So I'm like, what kind of set was that? Confusion, Metal Claw, like what? Anywho, what happened is they switched into Absol. They took out my Granbull with the Night Slash. Sorry you guys didn't see that. I switched in my Hitmonchan, went for the fake out. Now they went for a Future Sight. Now I'm going for a close combat, and yeah, the Absol's gone. So that was some very fast commenting because I definitely missed a couple stuff in the battle there. My fault. So anywho, now we're looking pretty alright here. We're at minus defense and special defense, but still have all our health at least. So they're gonna go for extreme speed. I was kind of scared of a flying type attack, like wing attack or something. But yeah, so we went for Sucker Punch. That's gonna fail because extreme speed actually gets priority over Sucker Punch, I guess. So now all we can do is kind of go for close combat, and yeah, Dragonite is going to continue to extreme speed. I'm thinking, alright, well, this is probably... I thought it was what's called multi-scale, but judging from that damage, I don't think it was, because... Yeah. So anywho, it's going to take me out with extreme speed. That's fine. Now we're going to send in Arcanine. Just go for some super effective Dragon Pulse, you know. That's kind of the idea here. And yeah, so Dragonite is actually an inner focus. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. You know, I mean, I have an inner focus Dragonite too because I don't want to get, you know, flinched. So definitely, I definitely feel it. So Dragon Pulse fails to take out the Dragonite. Dragonite's pretty bulky. It's actually gonna go for wrap. What kind of set is this, bro? Extreme speed wrap. Like, does it have like what? Like all normal type moves? Is that what the vibe is? I don't know. That'd be kind of funny. So yeah, it's gonna go for another extreme speed. It did some pretty good damage on my Arcanine, I guess, considering, you know. So Dragonite's finally gonna go down. It wasn't some sort of Dragon Dance set or anything, which is pretty lucky. And in comes the Palkia. So, you know, I'm thinking, alright, well, Dragon Pulse should be doing pretty good. Let's go for that and see if, you know, we can take it out, right? But it actually fails to take out the Palkia. Arcanine just, you know, it's what happens when you don't run the modest nature, I guess. But, you know, I need to outspeed things just to get the sun up for sure, you know what I mean? So, anywho, Arcanine is down. Now we can send in a Mask Queen. Mask Queen versus Palkia. Literally a bug versus the God of Space. I mean, the God of Space has some very low health there, so whatever. We're going to go for a Bug Buzz, and this should be the end of the battle, to be honest. And we outspeed the Palkia. You know, I guess they couldn't bend space to make it look like they teleported or anything. But anywho, thank you guys for watching, and yeah. Hope you guys have a good one, and take care of yourselves. Bye.